Recording.
Okay, alright. So the first point we're going to find is lung 7, lung 6, okay, Kongzui. So this one is 7th and proximal to lung 9, okay. So this distance between the wrist and the elbow is 12. Okay, so one way to find this point is to divide this distance in half. That'll give us 6 sun, and then we take 1 sun proximal to that. So let me just mark this as an approximation. Okay, this would be about 7 sun because this is 6, 1 sun further in. Okay, you can also try to find this point by palpation. The way I do it is I start at lung 9, okay, which is at the wrist, and I just slide up, okay, until my my thumb stops. Okay, this is a lot more subtle, okay, but sometimes you'll be able to feel it. It stops because there's like some of the muscles run diagonally across here, and they prevent you from going further. Okay, so this would be where I put like on my lung 6. Okay. You also want to make sure that you're on this line joining lung 5. So lung 5 is here to lung 9. Okay. So I might, maybe this is a little bit too radial. Okay. Okay, so that is lung 6. The next point is lung 7. This is the point that is on the radial aspect. Okay, so on this side, on this surface. A lot of ways to find this point. The simplest way is, for me anyway, is to find this anatomical snuff box. So if she bends her thumb back here, this depression appears. This is the anatomical snuff box right here, yeah? And what I do is, from the anatomical snuff box, I slide my finger proximally, okay? It's supposed to be 1.5 sun proximal, so I just slide. I'm going to rise up because I'm going over the hill of the styloid process. But I keep going, and then my fingers goes over the hill onto the other side, and immediately on the other side there's a small depression. And that would be where I would find my lung 7. So I know this is her 1 sun, so if this is the anatomical snuff box, about like 1 and a little bit more, 1.5 sun from there. Okay. Some people do try to find it from above, where they start from like proximal to the wrist and they slide down. But it tends to be a little bit harder to get to that point. Okay. Okay, that is our lung 7. Okay, so lung 6 again is on this line. Lung 7 veers off to the side here. Okay, then we get to lung 8, and we're back on track, back on the course of the lung channel. Let me just find lung 9 first. Okay, lung 9 is at the transverse wrist crease. This is the radial artery right here, and I roll off to the side. This right here is the tendon of abductor pollicis longus. It's part of that, if we make that anatomical snuff box, this is the tendon right here. So I want to stay on this side of the tendon, but radial to the radial artery. So if this is the pulse, I want to go off the pulse, but I don't want to cross over this tendon. Okay, so this would be where I would find lung 9 right here. Okay. That's Dai-1. Okay, going backwards to lung 8. Lung 8 is 1 sun proximal to lung 9. Usually you can find this, I like to find this pulse just by sliding my finger proximally, but you want to be more precise and measure. Should be about 1 sun, okay? 1 sun in. Okay. And if we compare, if this is 1 sun proximal, this is 1.5 sun, it should sort of match up. This is a little bit beyond this distance, right? Okay. But on this aspect of the forearm, okay? So lung 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. For lung 10, okay, this is the thenar eminence right here. Okay. And okay, this is the first metacarpal bone. You know, right here and right here. These are the two ends of the metacarpal bone. I want to take half of that distance because I'm finding the midpoint of the first metacarpal bone. And I'm gonna locate this point using my location where I stay on the border between the red and white skin. Okay, the pale skin of the palm and the dark skin of the back of the palm, and I would locate it about here. Okay, the Deadman location, just for your reference, is more on the palm itself, and it's more like about here. Okay, which is a little bit more painful. Okay, but this is lung 10, UG, or the fish border. Okay, the last point is Shaoshang, the lesser shang. Okay, so keeping in line with these points, we're gonna go to the thumbnail here. Okay, the Jingwo points are usually, I mean, we'll see this for the other points as well. They're usually on the corners of the fingernail. Okay, lung 11 is gonna be on this corner right here, on the thumb side of the thumb. I know this is a big sticker right here, but it's just this point right here off the corner of the thumbnail. Okay, so again, lung 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 or 10 and 11. Okay? Alright, okay, thanks.